united by King Rhobar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day, another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Rhobar II, bearer of the Scepter of Varant, I sentence this convict to—
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They will give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I will take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you! Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I don't care who you are. You're green blood, and I'm the guy who takes care of you lot. Let's leave it at that. Now, if you plan on staying alive in here, you should stay and chat with me for a minute so I can show you the ropes. Your choice, though. If you want to run off towards your doom, I ain't gonna stop you. What'll it be?
What do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. We mine ore for King Rhobar, but I'm sure you already figured that out yourself. Well, at least us from the
Old camp?
Yes, there are 3 camps inside the barrier. The old one, the new one, and the swamp camp. The old is the biggest, and it was also the...
Tell me more about the old camp.
We control the biggest mine in the valley. That makes us, or rather our leader Gomez, the biggest wolf in the cage. Control the ore, and you control... Once a month, we send the king a big fat shipment, and he sends us whatever we ask for in return.
And he's okay with that?
What's he gonna do? Send his army into a dome it would never get out of again? His soldiers would desert before they did that. We have him by the balls, and he knows it. You can get your piece of the cake, too. All you have to do is join our camp.
Tell me about the other camps.
They split from the old camp. The new campers, for example, work with the water mages who have convinced them they can blow up the barrier by channeling the magic of ore. They've saved up a pretty pile of nuggets for that.
And that other camp?
That would be the swamp camp. We call them the loons. They spend all day smoking swamp weed and praying to some god they believe will lead them to freedom. So far, he's been rather quiet. Honestly, don't waste your time with these fools. The barrier ain't going nowhere. That's the first lesson any freshie should get into his head.
What can you tell me about the barrier?
Other than that there's no getting through, not much.
What would happen if I tried to walk out?
The same that happened to the last fool who had that brilliant plan. It would hit you with a... Everything gets in, but nothing that lives goes out again.
If there's a way out of here, I'll...
So eager to...
Tell me about this Gomez.
What's there to tell? He's the biggest ore baron, the boss of the old camp, and the most powerful man in the colony.
Say I want to join Gomez and his guys. What do I do?
Talk to the warder at the castle entrance. Thoris, that's his name. He decides who gets to see Gomez and who doesn't.
And then what?
You'll figure it out.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. If I hadn't stepped in, there's a chance Bullet and his lads would have killed you. That said, I also want to make you an offer.
I'm listening.
Yes, your little run-in with Bullet and his lads hopefully showed you that the colonies, if you want to survive, you gotta join one of the 3 camps, sooner or later. I'm here to tell you that the old camp...
Where is this Bullet now?
Probably back in the old camp. He and his lads came here to pick... If you plan on taking him on, though, be careful.
Your guys just nearly beat me to death.
Look, kid, I'm not gonna... Yes, Bullet is a bastard, but in a way, what he and his guys did to you was a good... Strength and reputation. Those will be your biggest assets. So yeah, that's how it is. Just know I've been here. Take it or leave it. It's all the same to me.
How do I get to the old camp?
Oh, that's simple. Just follow the road down the canyon. Find yourself a weapon first, though. The thoroughfares are somewhat safe, but there's plenty of wild animals roaming the area these days.
Where do I get a weapon?
Well, you can't take it from the trading post. This is old camp property. I tried the abandoned mine down the canyon, though. There's bound to be something.
I have a letter for the highest fire mage.
That's so.
Yes. Some mage gave it to me before they threw me in.
Interesting. Consider yourself lucky that the mages and I aren't on the best terms. Anyone else would have happily slit your throat for that letter. Look, most folk in here are dirt poor, and the mages are known to pay good nuggets to their helpers. So do yourself a favor and keep your mouth shut about this until you meet an actual mage. Unlikely as it is for someone in your position.
Why not?
The mages live in the old camp castle, and only Gomez's guys are allowed in there. But if you're lucky, you might run into Torres in the outer ring. He's the only one ever leaves the castle.
I'll be going. Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. Feel free to tag along if you want. If not, see you in the old camp. And one more thing. You can read, can't you? Take these notes. They might just keep you alive. I don't have the right key.
What's your job?
Keeping out the unwanted guests from the exchange zone. And by that, I mean the wankers from the new camp. You're the freshie they tossed in this morning, ain't ya?
Guess I am.
And here's some friendly advice for you. Watch out for the... I'm with the old camp. Like all of us here at the exchange zone. Diego already gave you the rundown.
He has.
Good. Then I guess he filled you in. We're working it, mate.
What's so bad about this new camp?
It's chaos, that's what. It's every man out for himself down there. Compared to them, the old camps are blood. Since we control the exchange zone, the new campers also don't get any fresh goods from the outside. That's why they got a gang of bandits who just steal whatever they can get their hands on.
Any idea where I can find a weapon?
Maybe try the abandoned mine farther down. Don't settle for the first pickaxe you can find, though. They're heavy and slow. Use them as a last resort.
I saw a woman come in with the goods before they threw me in. What's going to happen to her?
Let's put it this way. The ore barons get what they ask for.
So the king trades women for ore?
Well, they're all convicts just like us. But yeah, he does. It ain't as bad as it looks, though. The girls have an alright life in the castle. I hope. Make sure you get to the camp safely.
right key. I need a key for that. I need a key for that. I need a key for that.